Once upon a time, in distant lands beyond towering mountains and vast seas, there existed an enchanted forest. This forest was filled with glowing flowers, talking animals, and magical waterfalls. But the most captivating feature was the presence of charming fairies and their mystical realm. The forest where the fairies lived was called Lumen Forest. It was hidden away, visible only to the purest-hearted children. One day, a child with a pure heart and insatiable curiosity heard the mysterious call of this magical forest. This child's name was Elif. Elif was a sweet and intelligent girl living in a small village. That morning, she woke up with an inexplicable excitement. It felt as if nature itself was calling her. After quickly finishing her breakfast and getting permission from her mother, she set off. As she ventured into the depths of nature, she found herself at the entrance of Lumen Forest. This entrance was formed by the intertwined branches of two massive oak trees. Tiny lights twinkled among the branches. Elif soon realized that these lights were actually little beings. They were fairies. As she watched them flutter about in astonishment, one fairy flew towards her. This fairy had iridescent wings that shimmered like a rainbow and was delicate and graceful. "Hello, Elif," said the fairy with a smile. "My name is Arya. Welcome to Lumen Forest," Elif, blinking in surprise, said. "Hello, Arya. This place is truly magical. But how do you know my name?" Arya let out a delightful laugh. "We fairies can always sense the presence of pure-hearted children. Your curiosity and love called us here. Now, it's time to explore the secrets of this forest with you." Excited, Elif decided to follow Arya. Arya began showing her the depths of the forest. Their first stop was a place called Glittering Meadow. Here, flowers glowed even in the dark, and fireflies danced in the air. The grass changed color with every step. Elif was mesmerized by this scene. Arya led Elif further into the forest. Along the way, they encountered talking animals and singing trees. With every step, Elif understood more and more how miraculous this forest was. Finally, they arrived at a large pond. In the middle of the pond stood a crystal palace. This palace was the home of Queen Titania, the fairy queen. Arya turned to Elif and said, "Now, I will introduce you to Queen Titania. She is the guardian of Lumen Forest and wants to speak with you about your arrival." Elif felt a slight shiver, but her curiosity was stronger. Holding Arya's hand, they walked towards the crystal palace. The interior of the palace was as enchanting as its exterior. The walls were adorned with crystals that reflected the fairies' shimmering wings. Tiny fairies flew around every corner, creating a melodious atmosphere. Queen Titania awaited them in the grand hall of the palace. She wore a long, elegant dress and a glowing crown on her head. Elif felt deep respect and admiration as she approached the queen. "Welcome, Elif," said Queen Titania in a gentle voice. "Lumen Forest has been waiting for you. Your heart's purity and courage have brought new hope to our forest." I need to speak with you about a special task." Elif listened attentively. Queen Titania began to explain the eternal light crystal hidden in the heart of the forest. This crystal was the source of power and protection for the forest and its fairies. However, a dark force was attempting to seize it. "Elif," Titania said, "we need your help. Your pure heart and bravery can help us defeat this darkness. Are you ready to fight alongside us?" With determination shining in her eyes, Elif replied, "Yes, Queen Titania. I will do my best." Queen Titania gave Elif a magical necklace. This necklace was a charm that transferred the fairies' power to Elif. Arya and the other fairies would join her, and together they would embark on the adventure. Their first destination was the mysterious cave, to trace the source of the dark force. Elif, along with Arya and the other fairies, set off deeper into the forest. Along the way, they faced various challenges. Massive tree roots tried to block their path. But with Elif's courage and the fairies' magic, they overcame every obstacle. When they reached the mysterious cave, they ventured inside. The cave was dark and cold. However, Elif illuminated their path with the glow from her necklace. Deep within the cave, they found the source of the dark force. It was a dark crystal, surrounded by dancing shadows. Arya turned to Elif and said, "We must destroy this dark crystal. But we need your courage and strength to do so." Elif extended her necklace towards the dark crystal. The necklace began to emit a bright light. This light advanced towards the dark crystal and started to disperse the shadows. Focusing all her strength, Elif watched as the dark crystal began to melt in the light. Finally, the crystal was completely destroyed, and the cave was illuminated once more. With the destruction of the dark crystal, the dark clouds over the forest dispersed as well. Lumen Forest regained its former radiance. Elif and the fairies returned to the palace in triumph. Queen Titania welcomed them with pride. "Elif," said Titania, "thanks to your courage and purity, our forest is safe. We are forever grateful. You are now an honored friend of Lumen Forest." Elif smiled with happiness. This adventure had taught her not only about courage but also about the value of nature and friendship. During her time in Lumen Forest, she had made many new friends and created unforgettable memories. Arya turned to Elif and said, "You can always return to this forest. You are our friend, and our door will always be open to you." As Elif bid farewell to her new friends, she felt a great sense of joy and peace in her heart. This adventure was only the beginning for her. She would embark on new adventures, make new friends, and always keep her heart's purity and courage. And so, Elif left Lumen Forest, but its magic and friendships remained with her. She returned to her village happily and peacefully, never forgetting the friends she made and the adventures she had in the forest. Would you please like the video and subscribe to my channel?